Hey guys, so it's my birthday today, so I've been logging in and collecting my birthday stuff. Um, now, what Mahoy, I mean, it's great that companies do this. It really is, and I really do appreciate it. But Mahoyo, my guy, my ladies, seriously, I'm pretty sure you guys could come up with a better present than what you guys at home watching are about to see.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the
So,
top of a tree.
best wishes on your birthday. It's a cake. Happy birthday, traveler. Please find your gift attached to this message. Thank you for all your support. We wish you a blessed day wherever you may be. A cake for traveler. Right? So, simple enough. A cake. You're like, oh, gee, is it a restoration item? Or no, no, it's not. This is what you get: one fragile resin and one cake. And the cake, you can't even do anything with. You can't destroy it. It just sits there. It just sits there. Um, Mahoyo, seriously, we appreciate the sentiment that you would do this for people's birthdays. I mean, as you can see, 4-1 right up there, they ask you to input your birthday when you start. So, obviously, thank you for being generous with, sending things to people for their birthdays. But one fragile resin and a cake you can't do anything with? Now, if you were able to eat the cake and it would buff everything up for, like, a set period of time, that would be pretty cool. Or, a cake that you eat it and you get more and more of from everything. Or double the drops of items. You know, that would be cool. But you can't even destroy the damn thing. Does it disappear after a certain amount of time? Does it stay there in your. So, what about next year? Does it take up another slot, or do I have two cakes now that I can't do anything with? I mean, you guys need to think this through. Or, I mean, not for birthdays, but you guys could also, you know, possibly for your 1 year anniversary, give out 3 wishes. Say, hey, you guys have been with us for a year. You've been with us for a year, so here's here's 10 free wishes. Or something that would be even more cool, and I would really like it because I love the idea of exploration. Why not say, travelers, remember the feeling you got when you first stepped into that and you went around find treasures? Well, we've reset all the treasures, but they're not in the same places you found them the first time. So your uh, count back goes down to 0%, and you have to go through the areas. So basically, when you you're in areas, if you see have a percentage, and that's the amount of stuff or whatever you found in that area. So, like Gale Song Hill, I found everything, so it's 100%. Here we've got 89, 85. So, wouldn't it be great for them to reset all the treasures, but to make it more fun and interesting, you don't have them in the same place you had them the first time. Um, that would be, I think, really, and they could say, oh yeah, we've upped how many primo gems you get from drops from the chests, because when you get a chest, even a regular chest, it gives you like 2 primo gems. So wouldn't it be great to say, oh yeah, we upped the amount, and you get like 30, 40 for each.
Wouldn't gliding be
So
faster?
basically everything will be double. So if you haven't found the shrines yet, those give you 40. So then you get 80 from them. I mean, that would, I think, really be cool and fun for people who are not only returning, or not returning, but who are players, people who may want to play the game again. And think about it, what about people who have just started? So you double the amount of everything you get from a chest. So if you get 4 of the um, what are they called? No. So say you get, I don't know, or pretty much double anything for like a set period. So, you know, usually just 1 drops per, uh, Billy Churl, but then you might get 4. It'll really help the people who are brand new level up. So I think there's a lot of potential for some really cool stuff for the, uh, what you call it, the anniversary. I mean, because every game wants to do something great with its anniversary. I mean, if a game doesn't make it its first year, it's not going to make it. But MiHoYo has created truly something special with the game. There are people who don't even like anime. They're like, wow, this game looks really, really cool. So I think they've really done something great with the game, and I would love to see them give back to the characters, or not characters, the people who helped them. Like I said, whether it be just 10 wishes, 10 free wishes, or, like I said, resetting the world, so that way we can have chests in again. Now, they might be doing that in a future patch, because I know they said a while ago that they were talking about chests that reset. And I think that would be great, because once you're maxed out on it, and you're 100% everywhere, and this and that, the game feels a bit smaller.
Here we go.
Now, it seems small right now, obviously. Because the world is small right now. You've got 2.5 areas. Dragon Spine, pretty small. And pretty soon, this will be filled in. The chasm over here. Right there. The chasm's over here. So, soon we'll have 2 full areas and 2 mini areas. What happens when all 7 nations are filled in? I mean, it takes a while just to fill in 100% for one small area. So imagine what it's going to be like when the 7 nations are there. I mean, truly, it's going to be something crazy, especially for new players. They'll be like, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. And hopefully they don't get too overwhelmed by how much stuff is packed into one small area. But, like I said, I think, they've taken assets or ideas from some really, really great games, and they put it into one. Add some anime flair onto it, and they've created something really, really cool.
Think you can get away? Feel the beat. Glitter gliding me faster.
But
Here we go.
uh,
Amp it up.
get away. But yeah, I think they've created something really, really cool. And I can't... what happens after we've unlocked all 7 nations? What happens then? Are we going to go to a different universe? Is there an area outside of that we haven't seen or heard about? I mean, we know that we've got Celestia up in the sky, so that's probably end game. Or once all 7 nations are unlocked, that'll be what we get. But until then,
Let's play. Time for
like,
takeoff.
what are we doing? What do we do after?
Yeah.
Ah! Sorry, that was nice. Alright, who's left? Okay. Nice.
No, my sword.
Hiding in the bushes like a freaking Tom. So, but yeah, I'm really eager to see what happens to the game. I'm eager to see what happens to the game for 10-year anniversary. Like I said, I hope they do something special. You know, a lot of companies for their first year anniversary, and then every anniversary afterwards, they do something special. World of Warcraft, one of my favorite games. For their, was it 13? But one of their anniversaries, they kind of not redid, but
Witness the power of good work.
did Molten Core. They did Molten Core again. They made it as a looking for raid kind of situation, and you know, 40 people, just like it was back in the day. And you're able to fight Ragnarok, you know, all the bosses again. It was pretty fun. Despite the fact that my computer couldn't handle 40 people in one area, let alone all the shit going on. But it was really fun. We got the Molten Hound, the Core Hound afterwards, the Mount. Really cool, and it's stuff like that. You know, it's stuff like that that people like. It lets you know that you appreciate them as not only a customer, but as a person. You know, that's what people want to feel. They want to feel appreciated. They're like, I'm taking my time and putting it into your game. So, you know, I want to feel appreciated. That's why when companies don't appreciate their customer base, the games don't do very well. You have game developers coming out and saying, well, if you don't like the game, don't play it, and blah blah blah. What happens? Last of Us 2, despite somehow winning awards, the game didn't sell very well. Why? Because the developers. They're like, well, if you have a problem with the game, well, we don't need straight white men playing the game. Well, considering straight white men are a huge portion of the people who play it, you might want them to play it. So it's the phrase, you know, get woke, go broke. You know, it could have made so much more money, but the advertising and the game developers and all that basically saying, well, if you have a problem with this and blah blah blah, don't play the game. We don't want you to play the game. We don't need straight white cis men, blah blah blah. Well, the game didn't do very well. The game did not do well at all. And then they wonder why. So if you're a game company, do not berate and belittle your gamer base. All it's gonna do is make you lose money. You're in the industry to make money. But apparently MiHoYo also has a problem with things sometimes. They also have leaking problems. And this one again. Just did this one earlier. Just did it earlier. Actually, let me start out.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Swift and merciful.
Yeah!
Submit for judgment.
Amp it up!
Amp it up.
Pyrotechnics! Yahoo!
Whee! What's with that problem going on? It doesn't do a whole
No, my
lot.
sword! Ring cutter! Time for takeoff!
Yeah, time to take
Swift
off.
and merciful.
Yeah, I can still get it like that.
Here we go!
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah! Rain outlines your...
Maybe working outside has to be. Like, it doesn't seem like they're getting it a little bit.
Brace yourself!
Because they've been here for a frickin' week. I don't know what they're doing. It's really annoying. I was in the bathroom and saw one of them peeking in through the back. I'm like, oh, that's not your job there, my guy. It's not your job there, my guy. Alright, so after this, we've got a few free pulls. So, hopefully, recording, so I'll hopefully get something good. I got sucrose on one of my others. Oh boy. Sucrose and Noel are pity characters. They just pretty much give them to you. It's like, oh, you haven't gotten a character in a while. Here, have Sucrose. Alright, so, here we go. Alright. That. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, we can also do. Really? Well, that sucks. Doesn't matter. Here you go. Here I come. Why? What have I done? Have I displeased the gods of Mahoyo by just wrecking the witch system lately? Have I upset you? Fuck a doodle do. Oh boy. And not even a new one. It's Constellation. Yay. Fuck a doodle do. What else? Yeah, we can do any one of these stories now. I'll do. Which one haven't I done on camera? I think Hutao's the only one I've done on camera. These Tartaglia's one, or child. This is boring as hell. This is boring as hell. All you're doing is babysitting his brother. That's really all you're doing. So, but yeah, there's that. Noel. You can barely hear the freaking thing. Yeah, you can't even hear the clap because of the way I have it set up. So basically, any clapping, I have to kind of like do it while I'm clapping. Yeah, Noel, so amazing. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Mahoyo, step your game up. Hopefully, the 1 year anniversary will prove fruitful for the other players. I really hope it's something special because, yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.